Hello. Hello and welcome. What we got here? What else is new? Welcome. What are you up to today? Welcome. What is everybody up to today? Hmm. Hmm. My day is good. I'm off work today, relaxing, chilling, having a good old day. Thank you. How did your week go? And if you were wondering, my channel is mainly about reviewing fragrances. A shout out? Sure, why not? Thank you for jumping into my channel, Wayway827. Hello, Carlos. I don't speak Spanish. What is everybody else up to? I only know a few words, but they're bad words. Any of you guys wear cologne? If so, what is your favorite fragrance? Frags with Dak. Yo, what's up? What's your scent of the day? Okay, nice choice. I think that's a twist on Blue Day Chanel. Ah, good choice. All right. Angel Share, good choice. Lately, I've been spending some quality time with a new pickup from Lattafa, and a buddy of mine bought it, told me about it, and since I'm big into plum and fig, I had to get my nose on Art of Nature 1. And this one is really good, smooth, well blended. It's definitely not youthful. It's more of a manly, masculine scent. It's got a really nice, juicy plum with some black currant and fig. And it's got some rhubarb, leather, oud, vanilla, and this nice masculine rose. I don't really pick up the vanilla much, but you really do get the ambrette, the oud, and leather. Oh, it's beautiful. You could wear it all year round. Really, really nice. And I got maybe about 9 hours of longevity on my skin. I wore it to work yesterday and I got some compliments. People were curious what I was wearing and they liked it. And I think it is a dupe of something. I'm not sure. But whatever it is, I like it and I'm happy I bought it. So lately I've been on a plum and fig kick lately. And this one's pretty good. I'm not too crazy about dupes or clones as much, but certain ones, if they're worth checking out, I'll get them. But other than that, I tend to support the real artists. I mean, I get it. I mean, dupes, clones, they're a huge hit on YouTube. They're cheap and affordable. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, I wouldn't advise any of my subscribers to really go break their bank and blow money. If that's what you're into, that's what you're into. Nothing wrong with that. But me, I like what I like. I think some of the clones I did have, I gave away. My most favorite plum and fig. Yeah, I think my most favorite inspired twists when it comes to, let's say, Sauvage and Ultra Male or Offnon 9 p.m., which would be from Sniff Perfumes that sent me a couple colognes to check out, is this one. It's a funny looking bottle, looks like a speedboat, but this is an inspired twist, and it's called Ambiance Pour Homme by Rich and Ruitz. In the opening, you get that ultra male DNA, but then it goes its own different route in its own way. And with somehow the notes are blended, I pick up a little bit of Dior Home Intense, but the dry down, you get off now 9 p.m. And this one really performs, and for the price, it's well worth it. It's like $25, and it was sent my way to check it out. I love this one. I've worn it so many times. Really, really nice. Really good. Smooth, well blended. You get, at the top, you got bergamot. You got some lavender. You get some star anise. Middle notes, you got this nice water lily, cinnamon. And then you got, I think some amber, leather, and oud. It's really nice. Really done very, very well. It's kind of, man, really, really good. Azzaro Most Wanted Parfum. That is probably the only one I don't have. I like Wanted by Night the most, and that Most Wanted Forever Elixir. I like that the best. Gourmand. I think my favorite Gourmand is by Zaharoff Urum. And a friend of mine, Jerry and Clayton. He's in Louisiana, Native Parfums. He has this Gourmand called Oud Gourmand Delight. And it's the best coffee, caramel, vanilla Gourmand I ever got my nose on, that has this nice, rich, semi-sweet chocolate. And I got like 14 hours of wear out of it. And I kind of went crazy with the spray, which I think I did 7 sprays. You could find them on Facebook and Instagram, Native Parfums. His stuff is well worth it. I'm a good friend of his, and I've been putting his stuff out there. He really does amazing work, and he can work with you with prices and stuff. Let's say if you're ever in a bind or if you're stuck and you don't have enough, he's reasonable. He's a good dude. He makes his own. Like, basically, he got tired of fragrances that didn't last long, so he started making his own. It caught attention out where he lives, and he's making a killing in Louisiana. His stuff is good. Really good. In fact, yeah, I got this probably a couple weeks ago. Even though they're samples, they really do last. And yeah, this is really, really nice. Oud Gourmand Delight. Powerful stuff. The sillage, I wouldn't say it's monstrous, but a few hours, pretty good. Projection wise, a good 6 feet. Longevity on my skin, I got 14 hours out of this. I was shocked. It's very addictive, very pleasant. Anybody can wear this stuff. You do get the oud. There is a sweetened one, and there's a dark oud in here, but it's nothing fecal or barnyard. It's really approachable, safe. He makes some really good stuff. But My recent pickups lately has been niche. That's kind of what I'm really into, is niche more than anything. But if people got recommendations, leave a comment in my post area, things you want me to check out, and I'll check them out. But I'm mainly in the niche. And lately, I just been on a plum and fig kick lately. Like especially one of the new ones from last year, Mancera, Fig Me Up. It gets very, very creamy, milky. It's got sandalwood, geranium, patchouli leaves, fig nectar, fig milk, has oud, musk. You don't pick up the oud. The oud was added as a filler to hold the middle notes together. The top notes, it's very green, kind of fougere in a way. You get like green Mediterranean fig leaves. You get some violet, rhubarb. But then it settles down and it gets really creamy, kind of lactonic. And then it gets tannic. And the fig milk really like opens up and gives off this nice tea notes. And I paid full retail for it, and I'm impressed with this one. I gotta say, Pierre Montel, I wasn't expecting the direction he was going with this. It's well worth having. And plum and fig is what I've been feeling. And you got plum and fig in this. But this is where it's at. I like the presentation of this bottle. Let me see here. See if I could, his Facebook page is spelled Natif Parfums. And you could message him and just tell him Scented Paradise sent you his way. Talk to him. He does sell decants. He can tell you about his fragrances. He's got some called Hot Boy Fresh, Swamp Water, Cotton Candy Delight. And if you're like a fan of Rabanne 1 million Parfum Elixir, Conception, and Cotton Candy Delight will knock your socks off. Really, really good. It's like bomb. Very, very good. Well done. Yo, Aiden. What's up, man? Long time no see. What have you been up to? Have you had any run-ins with people lately? Yeah? Like who? I don't want to put any names out there, but I think I came across a familiar face maybe 4 weeks ago, but I ignored it and let it go. And I just keep on trucking. Keep doing my thing. There you go. Oh, I think I came across Mob again under another burner profile maybe 4 weeks ago. But instead of saying anything, I let it go. I just moved on. Oh yeah, no doubt. But, you know, I just don't let the small stuff get to me anymore. Not worth it. I got better things to focus on. I'm a Golden State Warriors fan. Klay Thompson is my favorite ball player. How about you? What's your favorite basketball team? Dubs for life. I love Golden State Warriors. Been a fan since I was 11 years old. Never got on the bandwagon though. Chris Mullin was my all-time favorite when I was a kid, and Klay Thompson is my favorite. Curry is all right. Draymond Green, though, a lot of people hate him, but he's the X factor. He shit talks and gets in people's heads and screws up their game, and he's good at that. That's why I love him. Cavs. Yeah, I'm from Ohio. I really don't like Cleveland Cavs at all. I hate the Browns. I like the Guardians. That's about it. Never was a Cavs fan. Although I know they're doing all right. I think they're playing pretty good. I know the Warriors are kind of crappy right now, but hey. I think the only time I like the Cavs is when Kyrie Irving played for them and Inky, J.R. Smith. After they left, I stopped watching them. Yeah, Atlanta Hawks ain't bad. But I noticed with the current NFL draft, the Browns could have had a decent pick, but they screwed that up as always because they're idiots. And the number one issue with the Browns is their coaching. They always have coaching problems. I'm kind of at a toss with football at the moment. If the Browns end up with Kenny Pickett, that's disaster waiting to happen. That guy is worse than, what's his name? Watson. And Watson, he's horrible. Okay. I wouldn't be able to help you with that, but you should check into a hospital or emergency department for that. I believe it. I think Cincinnati will do it. Joe Burrows, he's a good quarterback. I always liked the Bengals. That's probably the only Ohio football team I would like. I don't know. I did kind of see Deion Sanders throw some shade on Joe Flacco, and I think that was kind of expected. Joe Flacco, he's too old. He needs to throw in the towel and sit on the bench. Well, go figure. I've been through Dayton, nice area. I would definitely take the Bengals over the Browns any day. Let's see, Eagles won the Super Bowl, didn't they? I think so. Eagles, I like. What's his name? Jalen? I think Jalen Smith. No? Yeah, I like the Eagles. Every county in Ohio has their hood. I grew up in Cleveland, and Cleveland's got some bad spots. I don't know. I think J.J. McCarthy should stay where he's at. Maybe, maybe not. All depends. If Browns could actually play and win, I would like to see them end up with a decent quarterback and actually a whole new entire team and new coaches. That's what they really need. New coaches, if they ever expect to win. One bad area in Ohio is the Morris Black Projects in Cleveland. You go rolling through there, you got to be armed. Top 5 summer fragrances? That's easy. Zaharoff Seraphim Blue, Mancera French Riviera, that's 2. Louis Vuitton Pacific Chill, that's 3. And lately, Sol Patchouli by Virtus, that's number 4. And Mancera, Fig Me Up, that's 5. That's my top 5 favorite summer fragrances this year that I've been wearing in my rotation over the cheapies that I have. But I have a new job, and I work full time, and I work in a high-class restaurant. It's classy, so I get to wear all my good stuff, and I don't have to wear cheap stuff anymore. But speaking of that, speaking of cheapies, I did order a few last night, late last night. I decided to get that Fragrance World Imperium Intense since I own Roja Elysium. I want to see how really close it is. I have Elysium Eau Intense, and then I have the Parfum version, which is kind of pricey, but Olfactory LLC had it for about $2 something. So I ordered Fragrance World Imperium Intense, Fragrance World Imperium X, Lattafa Art of Wood, and a bunch of other niche stuff. So I'm curious to see how close that Imperium Intense is, whether it's bullshit or it's really a beast. What are your top 5 summer fragrances? And my collection? Currently, a lot. I had to make some room. I still have some boxed up because I'm running out of room. Hey, what's up, Spence, my brother? What's good, boy? I'm chilling. I just been mainly talking about sports, NFL draft, and fragrances with some of the guys in my chat. Then I named my top 5 summer fragrances that I've been wearing lately. And actually, lately I've been on a plum and fig kick too. You would totally dig this, Spence. You should get it. Yeah, I hear that. I'm off today, so I decided to go live. I was going to do a video. I'll do a video later. But, Frags with Dak. I currently have 580 in my collection. It's pretty good, Spence. My bro, my friend Jason Sherrill got it. He was talking about it, and he said I might like it, so I bought it. 580 in my collection, Spence. I counted them today, not including what I have still in boxes that are sitting on my dressers. Yeah, I don't get that. I did drop. I posted something in YouTube community, but of course I don't hear nothing back, so it's whatever. It's pointless at this point. Maybe I just won't do shorts anymore. I don't know. I just don't understand it. I mean, no decants, just my bottles. If I was to count all my decants, well, you know, that would be over 580. But just bottles. I had to make some room. But next paycheck, I'm going to buy a cabinet similar to what you have. Yeah, I know. When I had my tax refund, I went stupid crazy. I spent over $1,000 on cologne. But what can I say? I'm addicted. It's a new addiction, and it's healthy. So, Art of Nature one from the Pride line. It's very masculine. Uh, Definitely not youthful, but you can definitely rock it. You could definitely rock it all year round, spring, summer. 69. Being a 69 percenter is healthy, though. Yeah, I think the last few months, if I add everything up, I think around probably a little over 2,000, somewhere around there. That's including uh, Louis Vuitton. That alone was expensive. Yeah, shout out 69, Cannoli Mob. No, it's not. I'm just happy I'm in a good place now. I love the job I have. I'm happy with it. Weekly pay. I'll have a full paycheck next week and things will be back to normal. You know, life happens. You can't control whether you get laid off or not. Things happen. But yeah, I'm really liking that Art of Nature by Lattafa. I wore it yesterday, gave it a full wear. It's it's quite interesting. You what? It's got a little bit of fruit, kind of tarty, but it's very leathery in the dry down. I don't really pick up the vanilla much because I feel like the ambiguous and the oud just kind of like tones down the overall sweetness from the vanilla. I never bought that one. I don't know. After a buddy of mine did a video on it, that bottle just kind of reminds me, you know, how kids and their playpens have them glow in the dark stars on their ceilings. The bottle just kind of looks kiddish. But there's another one that I have on my list that I heard is better, but I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of crappy by me. It's like in the 40s here. Yesterday it was nice. Then we got hit with a stupid storm. Of course you did. Oh yeah. I checked this one out. Vanilla Oud Vertus. I'm gonna let that one sit a bit, age, and when it matures, it'll reach its full potential when it darkens. But that one's really good. Kind of boozy. I don't get much of the vanilla on my skin, but as how Joel Matrix put it, it's kind of the performance isn't as great until it ages a little more. But, you know, you put me on the Sol Patchouli. I had to buy a backup of that bottle because I put a dent in the first one. I don't pick up much of it though, unfortunately. And lately oh yeah. Um Well, in 2 years, mine will get dark. I lucked out when I got my Grand Soir by Mason Francis Kurjan. It came super dark, and it's not like how the store was. You could see it's really ambery, really golden, kind of dark compared to my brother's. His is more lighter than mine. This one is so strong, potent. It's probably my favorite by MFK. I like that one more. That's nice. Yeah. I lucked out. I got that one too about a month ago. Forever Lux had it for $200. I jumped on that. And when I got it, I'm looking at it and I showed Rafe and he's like, dude, that bottle is dark as mine. You're lucky because now it's at its full potential. Yeah, he's a good dude. Jerry Clayton, he's a good dude. He's got another friend named Pharrell Smith that does like mashups, that has his own cologne line as well. He's another guy to check into. They're very good to work out with and talk to and check out some stuff. I know they do sell samples and decants. Well, one out, his Swamp Water's a hot seller, Hot Boy Fresh, Conception, Cotton Candy Delight, Oud Gourmand Delight, Green Giant, I have that one. That's really nice. If you're in the like a green fougere type fragrance, you'll like it. Mm. Yeah. If I was to get another Francis Kurjan cologne, I want that BR 540 X-Straight. That would be my next one. I checked it out at Saks. I fell in love with that scent. That one's beautiful. Well done. Oh yeah, Swamp Water. Yeah, that one's a nice one. I have it, and I got a solid 10 hours of longevity on my skin out of it. It's not supposed to perform beast mode, but it's mass appealing. But yeah, shouts out to my brother, Jerry and Clayton, Native Parfums. Keep doing your thing because you're putting a lot of good stuff out there, and do my best to get some of my subscribers hip to your stuff because your stuff is well worth it. And there was another one I wanted to check out by MFK. I was looking it up. I think it's it's one that doesn't get much love. I'd have to look it up again and let you know at a later date. But I was reading on it, and it's something I am really into. But as of right now, I am really into Amarud, Oud After Dark. I wore that. That's a beautiful one. That's a really, really good scent. However, I'm going to let that mature a little, let it sit and age. and then it'll get very polarizing. Speaking of Armarude, there was another one I looked into, is Lunar Vetiver. That one is totally up my alley, and I think that's something you would like, Spence. Lunar Vetiver. And I think they got a nice, I was doing some things, looking around. Let's see here. They got, let's see here. It might be, I think it might be Smoky Citrus by Armarude. I think that's got a really nice patchouli. And I hear it's kind of like, not like soul patchouli, where patchouli is prominent, but I hear it's got a really nice patchouli quality oil, and it's pretty good. But Smoky Citrus is my next one. It's basically an overdose of freshness. You got bergamot, Italian lemon, petitgrain, lavender, a mineral accord, eucalyptus, oak moss, patchouli, leather woods. So it's fresh citrus, bright and smoky. And that sounds really, really nice. I was in Charm City's live the other day, and he had the creator director of Armarude on, and I got to learn a little more about Armarude, how they started and how they got out there. But there was one in particular that caught my eye that I want to buy, and I think it's Carissa Flower. It's like a red bottle, and it's basically floral with amber nuances, and they pair very well. And that's something I would like to check out and get. Yeah, sounds really, really nice. Who's that by? Citrus Nior? So, Armarude, Carissa Flower. Luminous and dreamy Carissa Flower opens with a creamy floral and minerality with Oxanthomis, sea salt, and tuberose. So here it probably has a bubblegum sweet scent. It deepens its beauty with blossoming Carissa that teleports you to a luscious garden bursting with black lilac, yanglang, a crisp Japanese cedar, in the base swirling with smooth ambergris and musk. This is a soft, beautiful floral experience that evolves through the day as the night falls. This sounds really interesting. This is something I can totally get down with. So it has Himalayan sea salt, tuberose, mandarin orange, or mandarin, Oxanthomis, black lilac, Carissa flower, yanglang, Japanese cedar, ambergris, musk. So it kind of does have amber nuances. Not bad. Their garden collection is actually nice. And I think this is one of the ones that I could see Joel Matrix pulling the trigger on. Enchanted Garden. This one looks pretty good. It's green, floral, fresh, dreamy. Ooh. Ooh, this looks really, really good. This will be going on my list. So, I'm gonna read what it says. Yeah, Joel Matrix, he's a good dude. I like talking to him from time to time. So, Enchanted Garden by Amarud. It's a fragrance for new beginnings, for early mornings when the sun first rays warm the dewdrop-covered garden. Ripe green buds burst into bloom as flower after flower unfolds in a dance of white layered petals. You got tuberose, orange blossom, jasmine, ylang-ylang, all join a symphony of generous perfume, harmonizing their complex aromas in a song of celebration. Sensual amber warmth and incense weave between the melodies, enhancing the echoes of this incomparable white and green floral theme. Top notes: galbanum, tuberose petals, neroli, tenacia, fresh rhubarb. Middle notes: ylang ATT, jasmine, orange blossom, lentisque. Ooh, it's got some other stuff. Base notes: creamy amber, tonka bean, incense, oil. So this is like a green floral, fresh and dreamy fragrance. That's awesome. What is up, Grim? Ibrahim Al-Karachi Fragrances? Never heard of it. Whew. I'm gonna have to buy this one. I wonder what. It's all good, Spence. Oh. How is that one? With a twist of coconut? If you could you leave a comment on my post with that name and that one? I would like to check that out. Actually, I'm gonna look that up. Not much, Grim. Just chilling. Okay, Spence. I've heard of Molinard, just never got into it yet. Me, lately, the last couple of days, I've been rocking a Lattafa that I got in, 3 days ago? I got Art of Nature 1. Very, very masculine. I don't know what it's cloning, but it's really, really good. Really good. I've been on a plum and fig kick lately. So I've been bouncing between Art of Nature and I've been wearing Soul Patchouli by Vertus. Those are the most two I've been wearing the most, thanks to my boy Spence, who got me into that one. And I love that dry down, Spence. That marshmallow, civet, patchouli. Hands up, thumbs up. I give that one a 9.5. By far the best patchouli scent I got my nose on in a very long time. No, I haven't. I've been getting into other things lately from... Yeah, it is a banger. Kind of gothic feeling. I'm gonna look that up. Any summer fragrance recommendations? Yeah, I got one for you. I don't know if you're in the Ultra Male or a Offnon 9 p.m. twist that goes in its own direction. That isn't a straight up clone. And I have it here in my hand. And it performs really good. You should check out Rich and Ruitt's Ambiance Pour Homme. $25. You can get it from Sniff Perfumes. Now, I'm not too big on dupes or clones as much like I used to, unless there's certain types that I would like to check out since I own the originals. But this, I recommend this. This is worth it. It's worth owning and having. Really beautiful. Especially if you don't want to spend the money, but still it goes a different way. The way the opening opens, you get Ultra Male, and then I kind of pick up a little Dior Home Intense in the background, and then it sends you on your own journey. Really nice. But another one I'd recommend as of lately, Mancera Fig Me Up. That is well worth owning and blowing your money on. Or this one, Seraphim Blue by Zaharoff. I would take Seraphim Blue over Torino 21 any day. I love shit talking. What's my favorite fragrance out of my entire collection? Oh boy. You know, that's actually a hard question. If I would have to go with only one, that would be... I would have to go with this one out of my entire collection, and it can only be one. I'd have to go with this, Pacific Chill by Louis Vuitton. It's just that damn good. Regardless of how much it costs, I would have to do it. Keep talking. You're almost finished. Yeah, Louis Vuitton Pacific Chill would be my most favorite fragrance out of my entire collection. And that would be the one I would forever keep. That one just is my favorite. Nothing gets fresher than that citron, fig, and dates. The best. Really, really good. Now, if I could take 8 fragrances that I would keep forever out of my entire collection, then yeah, that would be the video I did the other day. I would take Louis Vuitton, Seraphine Blue by Zaharoff, Mancera Fig Me Up. I would take Rasasi Hawas Fire, Supremacy Not Only Intense. So there's that. I would probably take my Parfum de Marly Cologne. What the? What does this guy do? Oh boy. Oh, trouble everywhere. What else is new? My guess, I bet you that was Mob. Oh. Uh, I can't have any of those people up in here. That's no go. Oh, that makes my skin crawl now. Oh, I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. Oh, I do not like sickos. Yeah, 69. Where's 69 when you need them? I wonder if it's nice out now. I actually want to go outside. I think the sun is out. Let's see. Holy crap. It's actually nice out. And it's not raining. Wow. That's a first. I never had anybody just hop up in my live that decided to rub one off. Wow. That's fucking sickos. That's disgusting. Everybody's straight up in this chat, I hope. Nah, you made the right call. We don't need any sickos in here. I have zero tolerance for people like that. I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't even see that comment. I was too busy looking at my cologne. But I don't... If he did or didn't, I don't care. I don't roll that way. I don't got time for that queer bullshit. I mean, no offense, but I don't get down like that. I don't got time. People are gonna do what they do in their life. That's their business, but don't come at me with that queer shit. I don't got time for it. Just not my thing. Mm, 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 mm. It's still kind of chilly out by me. Yesterday it was like high 75. Today is a high of 49, but it's not raining anymore. And far as my scent of the day goes is I am rocking that Lattafa Art of Nature one again for the third day. That stuff is just that good. I already know Spence's scent of the day. What is your scent of the day, Grim? And I think I do have, what? I did get a bunch of other fragrances again, though. And I already told you about them. And then I ended up ordering another Amouage e-discount perfumes had on sale. And I couldn't pass that one up. I ended up ordering Amouage Enclave, finally. That's pretty much like a spicy, minty, woody, floral incense fragrance. Very oriental. So I can't wait for that one to come in. And some more Ama Oud. Ah, there you go. You killing it with that one. So let's see. I have Ama Oud, Oud After Dark. I ordered Dark Orchid. And I think I ordered that Oud Tabac. And I ordered another Amouage and a couple cheapies from Fragrance World and another Lattafa. I ordered Art of Wood by Lattafa, which is a twist in its own way based off of Parfum de Marly Perseus. So I'm curious to see what that one is going to be like. When I know what Perseus does smell like, it's pretty nice. And I go back to work tomorrow. Yay! And I think I'm working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I think I'm off Thursday and Friday. And then I'm working Saturday and Sunday. But I notice my days off change every week with this job. Shayo Ahafak, however you pronounce your name. I am from United States. Where are you from? India? Okay, thought so with that name. You're gonna like Tres Oros. I have a decant and you're gonna like it. Bulgari Man Glacial. That's a nice one. Okay, cool. I can't wait to get that Imperium Intense. I had Versace Eros. I had when it came out, the original. Didn't care for it. I had the EDP. That's a better choice. Projection isn't too bad. It's nothing monstrous. Maybe 2 to 3 hours. I prefer Versace Eros Parfum a lot more. It's more my style. It's not for everyone, but it hasn't been the right weather for me to wear it, so it's just sitting on my shelf. EDT is okay. I mean, I've had it. It's not bad. You're better off with EDP, the EDP version, where you still get the EDT DNA, but you also get the kind of a little from the Parfum as well. Kind of. But if you went with the Parfum version, it dries down into the EDP. And that's the one I prefer the most. At Grimm, I also got a friend sending me Versace Eros Najim, that Middle Eastern exclusive. I found a guy, a buddy of mine, hit me up yesterday, and he sent me a 10 mil decant for free. But I also pulled the trigger on Lattafa Untamed, and from my guy, he said it's pretty close to the real one, and he owns the real. He owns both. So I can't wait to check that Versace Eros Najim now that I'll have a decant of it. But from what I hear, eventually that Middle Eastern exclusive one will be available in the States sometime this year. Thought I'd throw that out there. Other than that, today is about 49 and I am smelling like a champ. I gotta say, I gotta hand it to my buddy Jason. That Art of Nature is so good. That sillage is amazing. You get that nice rhubarb, black currant, and fig. Oof, man, it's mouth-watering and juicy. And you got that plum. But you really do pick up the oud once you spray it. It's so intoxicating. It's a little funky, but nothing crappy or anything. But once the sillage settles down and the heart notes start coming in, you get this nice, like, I want to say the rose is like a Turkish rose. And it comes in with the leather and the rhubarb. Yes, it has oud in the base notes. You do pick up on it, but I can tell you this much, it's not barnyard. The leather kind of tones it out down, tones down the oud, but it's like sweet and a little funk. I like it. I forget what it's cloning, but what matters is it's got this nice mouth-watering plum and fig, and that's why I bought it. But the dry down is really great. The dry down gets very leathery, has a little bit of warmth, Really, really nice. Oh yeah, and then I ordered something else from a niche fragrance house that TLTG Reviews talked about a while ago, and I finally pulled the trigger on it. It's from Spinks. I ordered Mangolicious Hippie Storm. And I also ordered Stronger With You Sandalwood Imperial from the Imperial Armani subline. I forgot about that. I found that on Fragbuy last night, and I paid $144 for that bottle. I had to have it. So this time I got a lot coming in. I think I ordered a total of 8 different fragrances. Well, if you can get into some of those Manceras, which happen to have oud in them, I think it's safe to say you can get a fragrance with oud in it. Yeah. No kidding, Spence. Yeah. Day 3, if you really like mango, Grim, you should get Bonnie. That has a nice mango. And another one is by Gritty. Mango, what is it? Mango oud. You don't really pick up much the oud at all, but you really pick up the mango a lot more. Yeah, day 3 is next on my list. I was gonna get Tres Oros and Bonnie. Then I was gonna get that other one that Rafe told me about. And there's a few other I want to get from Gritty. But right now, a lot of the Manceras have oud. I mean, the ones I have oud in it, and you pick it up. But when you have all these other florals and other sweet, fruity notes, it sweetens up the oud. Now, if you want to talk funky, like outright funk, I have one from Precious Liquid, and it's called Juniper Oud. That one, you really get a realistic oud in it, and that's got some funk, but I like it. Yeah. Booty Cheek Funk Oud with some juniper berries, pine. In a way, Precious Liquid, Juniper Oud, the way it dries down makes me think of Zaharoff Extreme. You get that funkness from the oud, but as soon as it settles down, it gets really, really, really nice. Beautiful pine scent. It's almost like cutting down a pine tree. Spence. You're on a roll today. Oud Symphony from Precious Liquid is another good one. But Juniper Oud is my favorite so far. Speaking of dingleberries, I was watching another person's content video yesterday. And they were in Milan and they went to a perfumery, like Sniff Palooza kind of, where all these perfumers got together. And these two took fart spray and mixed it up with one of their colognes, perfumes, and we're walking around checking out different perfumeries, and they had these perfumers smelling bug spray, and their cologne, they had this fart spray in it, and I just couldn't believe they got away with doing that at this like place in Milan in Italy, at this like expo where everybody gets together showing off all their different creations. I thought that was fucking hilarious. If you want one that's funky, I got this one that one of my guys I talked to from the Zed Lounge, I finally got the bottle, and I'm just trying to think of a way to do this topic and review, because it really does. This is something Waxwork would get into. This would be his department. But it definitely, the way the notes blend, it's gives off blood and semen. It gets so rank and musky, but it's really good and I like it. One of these days, Graham, you gotta get up in Joey Cannoli's lives and just chill, feel the atmosphere. Then you'll understand how dingleberries come into play. I guess I will see everybody at the Pink Pony Club. The Pink Baloney Club. I think I just scared some of my viewers away. Drop a 69 in the chat. Who's a 69 percenter? I am. I'm a 69 percenter for life. Gotta be down with the cannoli mob. There it is. Yeah, 69 for life. Are any of you guys checking out that new one from Pierce Corner at all, or no? That Citrus Indomitable. I know Ross has it, and he said it's fire, and it's his favorite, or it's a really good citrus. Now, you would have fun in Cannoli's live streams. GZ is up in his lives a lot. That's where I usually hang out the most. His lives are pretty fun. Especially when he does karaoke nights. Think of, what is it, Karaoke Wednesdays. Those are fun, and Feeder Friday nights, those are fun. Oh, man. Karaoke is now on Fridays. Wow. I think I'm working Friday. Coming this week. I'm pretty certain. I'm certain I'm working Friday. Those Fridays, they get slammed. They get really busy. Saturdays too, they're open later. I know I work tomorrow. I gotta be up around 7:30 in the morning, and I'm working till I think 3 or 4 p.m. Man, it feels like it's winter though out here. It's like 49 degrees by me. The wind is blowing. Man, this cold weather's got to go. Whew. Man, I was hoping the sun would have came out. Why is that? I like Ross. He's honest. And he tells it like it is. And he don't sugarcoat shit. Man, it's cold. Not really. I don't think he really overhypes a lot of what he does. I mean, I've seen others who straight up lie in their reviews, but I'm not gonna throw names out there. But, you know, I support his channel. I'm a member. And he really knows his stuff. But, hey, with that being said, everybody has their opinions. It is what it is. Me, I just give my own opinions and my own personal experiences. Frankly, I don't care if I got monetized or not. I just love my passion and what I do. See, my favorite reviewers. My favorite reviewers, Spence is one, Fragrance Dude, Fragrance for Fraternity. I like fragrance connoisseurs, so shouts out to Charm City. He's a very knowledgeable guy. So is Randy, Fragrance Dude. So shouts out to Fragrance Dude. And I like Ross, TLTG Reviews. I like his reviews, especially when he gets to his niche colognes. How he breaks everything down. And I like Grim. He has his own content. He has his own strategy. How he talks about his favorite fragrances, what he gets into. I haven't checked out C2 much because I've been checking out others that I've been talking to and watching. There's a few others that I watch a lot. I try and, you know, be there for everybody's lives equally when I can. And with my new job, my work days change every week, so sometimes I can't always make anybody's live. I know I gotta catch up on some of Spence's lives, Ross's, Randy's, and some of C2's and others. And then I like Kix Griffey, Yak Mob. You know, Yak Mob, Kix Griffey. Shouts out to Kix Griffey if you ever see this video. I like his content too. Very knowledgeable guy, nice guy, very likable, good dude. And there's another guy I watch. I haven't caught up to his channel much lately, but he pretty much I forget his name, but I think his name is Peoples. I think he's pretty good. And another guy who's really good is shouts out to Equality Fragrance, the Cypher, EQ. Really good guy. And yeah, speaking of the not so famous YouTuber, shouts out to Spence. And of course, last but not least, shouts out to Joey Cannoli. Cannoli Mob. Gotta get down with that action. You gotta do it all for the cannoli. Legendary nip, huh? What the fuck was that just ran by me? I had to step outside for some fresh air. The dungeon. Well, it is kind of warmer down here. Oh. Whoops. Damn it. All right. Yeah, the dungeon. My hand is actually numb from being outside. It's actually cold. All right. Well, there is one in particular I do want to check out. I haven't checked out. And this is from Native Parfums. There's one I haven't checked out yet. Where is it? Here we got. See if I can get it in there. Green Giant by my dudes Fragrances. Native Parfums. Let's open this up, see what we're working with here. Nice atomizer. Whew, that's good. Very green, fresh. I still get a little bit of that cotton candy accord. A little bit of jasmine. I'm liking this. It's a little bit of, I want to say like a Mysore sandalwood coming in. And I get like green patchouli leaves. Pretty good. Man, what are you doing, Jerian? Man, this one's pretty good. It's sweet, fruity, it's fresh and green. Very nice. Whew. Man, that is really good. You know when you get a good fragrance, when you say fresh, not as in fresh, but man, this is really lip-smacking fresh. Damn. It's called Green Giant by Native Parfums, better known as Jerian Clayton. He's in Louisiana. And he has a Facebook page, and he's on Instagram. Wow. That's really good. Kind of resinous. Kind of like pick up, I kind of pick up, I pick up some lemon. There's some citrus. Kind of like a green patchouli leaves. Man, that's really good. He has a Facebook page. I'd have to log in. Let me see here. I'll flip it around. And that's how you spell. And there's another guy who reviewed his stuff. He doesn't have an actual website. You can either talk to him on Instagram or Facebook Messenger. But, what's his name? D Boogie. He got me hip to him. He put me on, and I talk to this guy every day, and he's the one who taught me how to make my own cologne. Guy knows his stuff. Oh man, that's bad, Krim. Oh, I get that scent every time I go to the laundromat to do my laundry, and there's some people that it's like they're scared of the water, thinking there's gators in the water that just smell like they haven't washed for like 50 damn years. It's disgusting. That was like 2 weeks ago. I had to do my work clothes. I had to wash my bedding and all that good stuff. And this dude walked by me, and I thought I was gonna throw up. I had to get up and walk outside, sit outside in the rain. It was bad. Man, Green Giant here. This is giving me like barbershop vibes. It's got like that vintage barbershop scent with a little bit of like a green. I got some cardamom, a little bit of green patchouli leaves. It's kind of sweet, very fresh. This is really, really nice so far. Whew, man, that's really good. Let's see if I can log in. Man, that's good. Actually, Man, that's fucking fire. Actually, he's got a YouTube page. Oh, man, that smells so good. Wow. Yeah, there he is. Whew, man, that's good. Man. Wow. Man, there's a lot going on with this green giant. There's a lot coming out. I get like a green patchouli leaves, cotton candy accord. I get like a creaminess, like a sandalwood. Man, that's really, really good. Wow. Oh, I'm gonna spend some time with this one. Man, that is good. Really good. Nitro Red, yeah, me and Grim both tried that one, and I absolutely hate that. And I'm not afraid to say it. Nitro Red is trash. First time I bought it, thought it was going to be good. It lasted 4 hours on skin. In the air, it smelled decent, but once I put it on skin, didn't like it. Haven't worn it since. And I'm actually going to give it to somebody who wants it. And then I smelled Nitro Red intensely. A buddy of mine had it and bought it. I didn't like that one either. It's disgusting. I do not like the Nitro line at all by Dumont. Now, some of the other ones from Dumont, from a different line they make, is phenomenal, but Nitro Red and the new one, disgusting. I promised a good friend of mine off Instagram he'll get the bottle, and eventually I'm going to send it to him, because he's going to be sending me some niche stuff, some other Tom Fords that are discontinued. But what I've been spending time with that I got in, besides the Lattafa, is, I think that's it. This one, and, no, not that. Is it that one? Yeah. I've been spending time with my Virtus Hall, niche quality. 1001. Not many people talk about this. I feel like it's a hidden gem. It's got like honey and rhubarb in here. Very woody. Crazy projection. Longevity. Phenomenal stuff. And Spence, shouts out to Spence. He got me hip to, by far, one of the best patchouli scents you can ever get your nose on. And it's got like a pressurized atomizer. This one will fill up a room. This is very earthy. It's got green patchouli, civet. It's got a floral, and it's got this marshmallow tree. Really, really beautiful scent. It's a banger. Can rock it in the spring. Really, really nice. That one, man, that sillage around me right now is one of a kind. Well, it's just so good. Really, really good. This one, So Patchouli, is like black tie events, special occasions, works for work. I wore it to work and I landed so many compliments. You want to talk about longevity? This one has longevity. I got, let's see, the first day I got it in, I tested it out, sprayed it on my arm, woke up the next day and I could still smell it. That performs. It is a little animalic, but nothing crazy. It also has this nice orris root at the top. It's kind of buttery. It's got mimosa. It's very earthy. It's a classy, sophisticated fragrance. Very nice. One of my favorites. You want something animalic? Now, I took advantage on Max Aroma. Every time I order from them, they send me free stuff in my packages. And they always send me free stuff. And if you want something animalic, you gotta watch when Max Aroma has a sale, because all of these here by Vertus, I have, I think, like 8 of them now, and I bought them just a couple weeks ago, and I got them for like 70 bucks a pop. And these fragrances on the actual website go for well over 300. So Max Aroma always has good sales for niche stuff where you ain't gotta break your bank. But if you want something animalic that's worth having and you catch it on a sale, Oud Nior by Vertus. It's very smoky, incensey, and warm with spices. It's kind of like a mysterious scent. Very animalic. It's got castoreum in it, which is beaver gland. And it's so good. I wore it, I think, the first day of work. I wore it to work. and walking by people, and some of my coworkers are like, "What do you got on? Never smelled anything like it. It smells good." But it's got lemon, apple, grape, saffron, plum, rhubarb. It's got cyclamen, magnolia, rose, geranium. The geranium really opens up and gives off this mintiness. And it's got a buttery texture from the orris. It's got cedarwood and amber. And then it has oud, vetiver, sandalwood, vanilla, castoreum, patchouli, and gaiac wood and musk. That is some really good stuff. It's not for the faint of heart. It's more of an acquired taste. And it's definitely for more like a person who prefers smoky, animalic fragrances. It's well done. It performs very nice. That was the second one I bought. The first one I bought is Oriental Rose. This is very masculine. It's got a nice saffron at the top, spicy saffron, cardamom. Has this really nice masculine rose. And it's great for daily wear. Really, really beautiful. This was the first one I got. And then I bought Oud Nior along with it. And then I ended up buying 1001. This is a game changer. You could wear this all year round. And then I got Night Dose. Now, Night Dose is not for everyone. Got to be in the florals. But Oriental Rose is very masculine. It's one of my favorites from their house for a rose fragrance. It's so good. It's perfect for those who adore rich floral fragrances. It has nuances of amber, spices. It's where opulence meets rose and exotic warmth. You have lemon, lavender, saffron, cardamom, olibanum, vetiver, cedarwood. You have sandalwood, vanilla, amber, and musk. And the middle notes is where it really shines. What makes this one interesting. You pick up this nice clove. You get a little bit of smokiness from the gaiac wood, patchouli. And then you got that heliotrope, orris, and violet. This is safe, enjoyable, great for everyday wear. And Rose Morocco is another good one that Spence has. That's a great one. And my latest I got from Virtus is another one of their best sellers is Vanilla Oud. Now, right now it's see-through. It doesn't have the greatest performance, but this is what I learned from Joel's Matrix. So shout out to Joel's Matrix. You let it age and let it sit, and over time it'll darken and it'll reach its full potential. This one's very boozy, has a nice vanilla dry down. Really, really nice. I checked it out when I first got it. I absolutely love this one. It's got a little bit of funk though. It's got a little bit of funkiness to it. Yeah. I love this one's just it's so good. Every time I would hear Ross talk about this one, I kept telling myself, I'm gonna get it one day. And I bought it. Man, that went right up my nose. Whew. Toy Boy, that one's okay. It's not my favorite rose fragrance, but it's not bad. I've worn it a few times. It's all right. I mean, I think my favorite rose all time is Black Rose Halfeti by Zaharoff, and as of now, Oriental Rose by Vertus. Those are my two favorites. And then, what's the other two I got? Yeah, Rose is a beautiful one. I used to never be that crazy into Rose until, I bought that Black Rose Halfeti by Zaharoff. And here's the other two I got. And then I have the backup bottles of Vanilla Oud and Soul Patchouli. And then I got, let's see here. This is another good one, Night Dose. It's very bright and uplifting. Really nice florals. And this one, you want animalic, this is the route to go. Oud Noir. Really, really good. I never paid $200 for mine. I paid more like $175 with a discount. You should get Black Rose Halfeti. If you can get down with Toy Boy, Black Halfeti, Black Rose Halfeti, that is so good. I'm telling you. Buy a sample, $7 sample. Don't buy the bottle, buy a sample. That's the best way to go. He has samples on his website for like $7. Just buy a sample of it. But I think you would like it. It's really, really good. It's a really nice scent. It's like kind of dark, a little smoky, really nice rose. If you're into like incensey, churchy incense, resins and stuff, it's a really nice masculine rose. I mean, you can't go wrong with this. This stuff is nice. I bought a sample of it first, and I immediately fell in love with it. I still have a sample of it. I bought samples first, And after I spent some times with those samples, even his samples have nice atomizers that lay out some nice juice. So it's well worth checking out. That way, you know, if you do decide, get a sample of Black Rose Halfeti, $7. That would be a better way to go instead of spending almost $200. Yeah, I have an account with Zaharoff, and I racked up so many like reward points, and I used one of TLTG review codes, and I got 10% off. But then I ended up, the more I bought, I think I had like 20% off, and that's when I took advantage and I got Black Rose for about $170. But yeah, so total of Vertus bottles I've got. Let's see, I own 8. I own 2 of Vanilla Oud and 2 Soul Patchoulis. And I'm a huge fan of Vertus now. And there's a few others I want to check out. But out of them all, my top 3 is 1001 by Vertus, Soul Patchouli, and Oriental Rose. Vanilla Oud is like a niche quality gourmand that gets boozy as it ages, and it'll reach its full potential. Really, really nice. This has got kind of like a real nice, almost like a vanilla extract. So yeah. And then so what makes this Soul Patchouli really nice and stand out is the clove and civet and marshmallow. But patchouli is really prominent. It's earthy. You have 3 different types of patchouli in here, and on my skin, I got like 14 hours. This stuff is really good. Sample is the best way to go. Black Rose Halfeti, I love that. That was my second full bottle I bought. The first one I bought was Leather Tobacco. Leather Tobacco. It's been sitting for a while. I haven't worn it. I think I worn it maybe the beginning of this year when it was colder. That one has gotten stronger. Man, does that perform. If you want, oh, I know another one. Well, actually, you probably won't get it because it's sold out. But Since you like Toy Boy, you should get a sample of Rosé by Zaharoff. Where is that one? It's hiding. You want some funk in your life and something animalic and rank and kinky? Triple X BBC Big Bottle Cologne. Very masculine, rank, kinky. And it's like, where I wore this the one day to work, walking by, and this girl at my new job, she's like, whoa. She's like, man, somebody get done having a blowjob? This stuff is good, though. It's one of my favorites from Zaharoff and Joey Cannoli. Whew. That one will tickle your nose hairs. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Black Rose. It's been a minute since I've worn Black Rose. Oh, yeah, I wore Precious Treasure the other day. That one really performs. What is this? This one really performs. Nuclear Monster. You want to talk about sillage, projection, and longevity? This one, I hit the 16-hour mark on my skin. This is no joke. And the best part about Precious Treasure, it's light, eerie, spicy, gets a little sweet, and it's great for everyday wear. That is a beauty. And this one, now I know the big bottles are sold out and won't have these ones in stock because of the birch tar, but this is definitely a man's best friend. Oh, man. But yeah, that's the way to go. Black Rose Halfetti all day. And here's the crazy thing. I had a sample of it, and I gave it to my mom. She fell in love with it. And that's when I bought the bottle. And now she owns a bottle too. She loves it. Now that one is more like a masculine man's rose, but can be unisex. Some women do go for that. And if I had to have my most number one favorite out of all my Zaharoffs that I own, that would be this one, Extreme. Oriental, medicinal, leathery, resinous. And you could rock this every day too. A daily wear fragrance, especially in the cooler days and maybe 60, high 60s, 70-degree weather. Great stuff. I gotta put these away. Now, as you were saying, Frags with Dak, you said top 5 favorite winter fragrances. Well, speaking with one, it would be this guy. Mason Francis Kurkdjian Grand Soir. Now, lucky for me, as you could see in the light, when you do get this one from a store, it's a lighter color, almost see-through. This one isn't as see-through. It's really dark because it aged, and I lucked out. This one performs crazy. This is my #1 favorite winter fragrance. My second favorite winter fragrance would be this guy, Xerjoff Toniyomi Defied. And third favorite would be Leather to Back by Zaharoff. Fourth, where is it? Is that it? Fourth would be this guy, Mancera Black Prestigium. Very, very challenging. Not for everyone. Very powdery. And this one just takes you in different directions. Crazy performance. And last but not least, I would have to say, Stronger With You, Amber by Imperial Armani. Those are my top 5 favorite winter fragrances. Actually, no, take that back. This one I wear in the winter a lot more. Parfum de Marly, Cologne. Even though it's not for winter, but I wear it in the wintertime. Really good stuff. There we go. Time to put my stuff back. Wow. Nah, I never cared for that Givenchy one. Never got into it. My lead, never checked it out. The only Givenchy one I have right now, because I'm always getting more into niche. I like Givenchy Gentleman Reserve Privé. That's my favorite by Givenchy. The next one I want to get is that Gentleman Givenchy, or what is it, Society Ombre. I want that one. And Society Extreme. But I think my brother had that Givenchy pie, and I didn't like it. I'm just not crazy. I just never got it done. While there's so many other stuff out there that I prefer over it. Like if I want something like apple pie, I would just get Parfum de Marly Ojan. Top 5 blind buy worthy colognes. Whew, man. My top 5 blind buys. I blind bought Parfum de Marly Cologne. I blind bought Soul Patchouli by Virtus, Oriental Rose. This was a great blind buy. Argos Pour Homme. Nuclear stuff on my skin. Oh yeah, another blind buy for me is right here. Roja 1819 Burlington. Nice tobacco flower. That was a great blind buy. Another great blind buy. Amouage Reflection Man. And this was my other blind buy. Elysium Roja Pour Homme Cologne. Oh, I forgot. I blind bought this one too. Nichene Saffron Colonies. Really, really good stuff. And let's see here. Pretty much all my Manceras I blind bought. Except for two that I checked out in the store at Saks Fifth, which was Oud Cafe and Red Tobacco. And as you can see, that's where all my Manceras are, back here. I think I own 20 of them now. I think I own about, now all the Middle Eastern and Lucianos were all blind buys. And, oh yeah, I blind bought this too. Merchant of Venice, Carnival Mandarin. Now this performs, as far as citrus goes, very intense in the opening. I'd take this one over Boss Bottled Bold Citrus. Now, as this dries down, it doesn't get into a skin scent. But in the opening, I went nose blind to it, and it came back to me. This one's really nice, great for the extreme hot summer days. It's mid-level performance. I paid like 70 bucks for it. It's not bad. It's all right. But I really like the opening. The dry down's pretty good. It's about 7-8 hours on skin. And that's another house I want to explore a little more. And as far as the watermelon goes, the two best watermelon scents I have is no other than this one from Aroma Concepts. This destroys Nitro Red. And the other one, which is from my buddy Jerry and Clayton, Conception, has, Conception. Conception has by far the best realistic watermelon note accord. By far the best I ever got my nose on. And then as it transitions, it has this nice cotton candy accord. But Native Parfums, conception. It's got the most incredible mouth-watering watermelon Accord. And it's actually better than the one I showed you. And it lasts on skin. Pretty much all that what Jerry and Clayton is doing now, he's now making extracts. And there's some other stuff he's doing that I'll be checking out soon. And pretty much all of his stuff is our parfum and extracts only. And a lot of his range from 12 to 16 hours on skin, depending on your body's pH. So with that being said, you get your money's work. All right, Spence, have a good day at work. I'm probably going to get off here and go work out and do some other things around the house before I forget. But I appreciate everybody tuning in. It was fun to talk, chat, talk about a little bit of fragrances and some NFL draft stuff. Everybody else, you have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. And remember to smell your best out there. Peace out.